Coronation Street spoilers for the week of July 16. Mick breaks free, Dev makes a comeback. Exciting developments hit the cobbles this week as Mick Michaelis makes a daring escape and Dev Allahan returns to Weatherfield. Meanwhile, Kevin Webster struggles with guilt. Nick Tilsley grows increasingly concerned, and Carla Connor worries for Lisa Swain's well-being. Number 1. Mick breaks out of prison. Just when it looked like things were calming down, Mick breaks out of custody in a shocking twist. The killer, locked up for taking Craig Tinker's life, is now believed to be targeting Kit Green. Can Kit survive the encounter? With Lou Michaelis under immense pressure and the family falling apart, tensions reach boiling point as Mick demands custody of his children, intending to flee the area. Brody Michaelis heads out to fetch his sisters, Joni and Shanice, from Sally Metcalf's house. Sally informs Brody that Tim Metcalf has already taken Joni to a trial day at Weatherfield High. Nervously, Brody alerts Mick while trying to keep calm. The tense situation escalates. The chaos escalates as Daniel Osborne prepares for a school interview, while Joni becomes distressed after classmates mock her family situation. Joni breaks down, leading the school to contact Sally to collect her. Meanwhile, PC Jess Haywood questions Lou about Mick's whereabouts, but Lou denies knowing anything. Mick suddenly arrives at the school, startling both Daniel and Mrs. Crawshaw with his demand to see Joni. Mrs. Crawshaw informs him that Sally has already taken the girl home, prompting Mick to trap them in the office before making a getaway. Elsewhere, Sally gives Joni a tour of the empty factory as Mick appears outside, pursued by Kit. Number 2. Kit fights for his life. Mick appears threatening as he wields a metal bar, and after a violent clash, Kit ends up needing urgent surgery to stay alive. Bernie Winter and Sarah Platt anxiously wait at Kit's side in the hospital. As his condition hangs in the balance, Bernie becomes even more distressed by Brody's unexplained disappearance. Could Mick have slipped through the cracks of justice again? More importantly, could another police officer fall victim to Mick's violence? And will Bernie face the unbearable loss of yet another son? Number 3. Carla worries about Lisa. Elsewhere, Carla and Lisa Swain witness the shop robbery firsthand, catching sight of the thief fleeing the scene. Carla is taken aback when Lisa doesn't react, failing to act in the way she normally would. Later, Carla confronts her about it, questioning why she stood still during the crime instead of trying to intervene. But Lisa avoids the topic entirely, offering no explanation and leaving Carla uneasy. Could Lisa be hiding something deeper about her response, or lack thereof? Number 4. Dev returns to trouble. Back in Weatherfield, Dev makes his long-awaited return, but things aren't calm at number 7. Bernie starts to suspect Adi Allahan may be hiding something serious. Trying to patch things up, Lauren Bolton invites Adi over for tea with baby Frankie, attempting to regain his trust. While Adi accepts the invitation, he's unaware that Lauren is developing feelings for him, all while he keeps his involvement in her recent drugging incident a secret. Later in the week, Adi confronts a masked thief at the shop. The intruder threatens him with a wrench and forces him to empty the store's safe. Adi confides in his sister, Asha Allahan, revealing that the robber stole 6,000 pounds in cash. When he casually mentions insurance will cover the loss, Bernie starts to feel something's not right. Is Adi being fully honest? Number 5. Dev walks into chaos as Adi sticks to his story. Asha lends a supportive ear as Adi recounts the robbery, but Bernie remains skeptical, sensing something off in his story. Soon after, Dev returns home after months away, eager to catch up on everything he's missed. Will he discover the hidden truths unfolding around him? And can Adi keep up the act under pressure? Number 6. Kevin struggles with guilt. Kevin Webster is burdened by the lies he's told, especially as his sister Debbie begins to take matters into her own hands. He assures Tyrone Dobbs that he plans to come clean to Abi Webster about his cancer following their weekend getaway. But the weight of his deception grows heavier, particularly after he uncovers new information about Debbie. She's secretly living with dementia, yet determined to make the most of her life. Number 7. Debbie loses her cool. Debbie is livid when she discovers that she and Ronnie Bailey have lost out on buying number 6, with Carla swooping in instead. Not long after, Ronnie urges Debbie to rethink her over-the-top offer for the property. Debbie stands firm, reminding him of her business success, while Ronnie later confides in Kevin that Debbie wants the house to be close to him during his supposed treatment. Riddled with guilt, Kevin tells his sister not to make major decisions on his behalf. But will he finally confess that his illness is no longer an issue? Number 8. Nick's concerns grow. Meanwhile, Nick Tilsley is uneasy about his son Sam Blakeman, whose silence following Mick's violent spree has become deeply troubling. Nick tries to talk to Sam about what happened at school, but the boy refuses to open up. Later, Hope Dobbs reveals to Nick that Lily Platt, Sam's cousin, had hidden in a classroom during the chaos, shutting the door before Sam could enter, leaving him alone to face the danger. Nick vents his frustration to his half-brother David Platt, but the question remains, can they find a way to help Sam heal? Stay updated. Make sure to stay tuned for more drama from Coronation Street. Check back regularly for the latest spoilers, news, and updates from the Cobbles. Coronation Street fans shocked to learn 2 former stars are siblings. Viewers of Coronation Street have recently expressed their surprise upon learning that 2 former cast members are actually brothers in real life. Many fans were stunned to discover that 2 actors who once played separate roles on the ITV soap are related off-screen. Matt Milburn stepped into the role of Weatherfield football hero Tommy Orpington back in October 2016. His character appeared regularly until last year, when Tommy left the street behind, heading to Spain with Tracy McDonald following a scandalous affair storyline. The 2 characters grew close while Tommy was working as a painter and decorator, and eventually took up a job opportunity abroad, leaving the Cobbles behind. However, what many fans didn't know is that Matt Milburn is the real-life younger brother of Greg Wood, best known for playing infamous villain Rick Nealon. Rick, a loan shark with a menacing streak, first appeared in 2009 and soon made life miserable for several residents, most notably Gary Windass. In a dramatic 2019 twist, Gary killed Rick in an act of self-preservation and buried his body in the woods. Rick's legacy lived on through his daughter, Kelly, portrayed by Doctor Who actress Millie Gibson. Away from Coronation Street, Greg Wood has taken on notable roles in other popular series, such as Trevor Royal in Hollyoaks and Terry Gibson in Brookside. Meanwhile, Matt followed his older brother into acting, though the 2 never shared scenes on Corrie, as their characters' time on the show never overlapped. Matt once shared with TV Times how his interest in acting sparked. "Watching my brother perform in a college production really lit something in me," he said. "Seeing the adrenaline he had afterward made me think, that looks amazing. I want to try that." But I never acted on it for a while. How Corrie's Matt and Greg Milburn ended up on screen, and fans can't believe they're brothers. Matt Milburn recently shared a surprising story about how his acting journey began, thanks to his brother Greg Wood. Greg was supposed to record a play with his university mates, Matt explained, but he got cast in Brookside instead, so he put my name forward, without telling me. The play in question was Dealer's Choice by Patrick Marber, a poker-themed drama. Matt recalled, "We filmed it in a basement at night, and the buzz was incredible. Just 3 weeks later, I was auditioning for Hollyoaks. It felt like my version of university." Fans of Coronation Street have been flooding Facebook with their reactions to the revelation that Matt and Greg are real-life siblings. One shocked viewer wrote, "Say what? I'm today years old learning Rick and Tommy O are actual brothers." Another said, "It's wild. I thought Tommy was the guy Gary killed when he came back on Corrie. Makes sense now, they look so alike, lol." A third added, "Wow, no wonder I was confused. It really looked like Gary had already dealt with him." Others chimed in with, "Didn't know that, and they totally have the same face." Matt's resume goes beyond the Cobbles. He appeared in Emmerdale as Nicky Pritchard in 2011 and starred in Hollyoaks from 2003 to 2006 as Joe Spencer. Interestingly, acting runs in the family. Greg and Matt's sister, Jenny Milburn, also had a brief role in Hollyoaks, playing Billy Johnson in 2004. She even appeared alongside Matt in Hollyoaks After Hours, portraying a firefighter. Catch Coronation Street every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday on ITV and ITVX.